Oil and currency, a love-hate relationship. In the early 1970s, the price of oil was relatively stable. However, in 1973, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, imposed an embargo on oil exports to the United States and other countries that supported Israel in the Yom Kippur War. This caused the price of oil to quadruple, from around $3 per barrel to over $12 per barrel. The rise in the price of oil had a significant impact on the value of the CAD and JPY. The CAD appreciated in value, as there was more demand for Canadian dollars to buy oil. The JPY depreciated in value, as Japan is a major importer of oil and the higher oil prices led to inflation in Japan. The impact of the oil shock on the CAD and JPY is a good example of how the price of oil can affect the value of currencies. The story also shows how the relationship between the price of oil and the value of currencies can be complex and can be affected by a variety of factors. Here is another historical story. In 2008, the price of oil also rose sharply, reaching a high of over $147 per barrel. This was due to a number of factors, including the global financial crisis and the increasing demand for oil from China and other emerging economies. The rise in the price of oil again had a significant impact on the value of the CAD and JPY. The CAD appreciated in value, while the JPY depreciated in value. The 2008 oil shock is another example of how the price of oil can affect the value of currencies. It also shows how the relationship between the price of oil and the value of currencies can be volatile and can change quickly. These are just two examples of how the price of crude oil can affect the value of the CAD and JPY. The relationship between these two variables is complex and can be affected by a variety of factors. However, the stories above illustrate how the price of oil can have a significant impact on the value of currencies. Thus, it can be summarized. When oil prices surge, the Canadian dollar, CAD, tends to appreciate in value, while the Japanese yen, JPY, tends to depreciate in value.